Good morning, students. Yesterday, we already started with the new chapter, Neural Control and Co-ordination System. After the introduction, in this chapter, the Neural Control and Coordination System, that is the 6th chapter, Human Physiology chapter. In this chapter, the mainly focus on the human neural system. The mainly focus on the human neural system. The human neural system means it is a group of organs. The neural system means group of organs. Group of organs means brain, spinal cord. These are the group of organs present in the neural system. This group of organs are participated into they will control and regulate the different physiological activities. And also this neural systems means it is an entire system. It is made up of nervous tissue. The nervous tissue, it is composed of the specialized cells. It is known as a neurons. The specialized cells is known as a neurons. Cells of the nervous system, the human nervous system. The human nervous system. What are the cells are present in the human nervous system? The specialized cells. It is known as a neurons or nervous. These neurons and nervous are participated into the control. These neurons, the specialized cells. The specialized cells present in the nervous tissue. The tissue is made up of group of cells. The nervous tissue, the tissue present in the brain and spinal cord is composed of nervous tissue. The nervous tissue means it contains the specialized cells. It is known as neurons. It is known as neurons. In this chapter, we will mainly focus on the human neural system. What is the human neural system? What is the human neural system? The human neural system. What is the special one? Human neural system. 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 In this chapter, we will focus on we will discussing about the human neural system. The human neural system. The human neural system. The human neural system. It is divided into two types. The human neural system divided into two types. The human neural system is divided into two types. The first human neural system, it is known as a central nervous system. Central nervous system. Central nervous system. What do you know? Central nervous system. What is the first system? Central nervous system. The second one, it is known as the first one, central nervous system. The second system, it is known as a peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. What is the second one? Peripheral nervous system. The human neural system. The human neural system, it is divided into central nervous system. Second one is known as a peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system means the central nervous system means the central nervous system is consists of brain and second one, spinal cord. The central nervous system is consists of brain and spinal cord. These are the organs present in the central nervous system. Peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system means the group of neurons. It is consists of the neurons are originated from the central, it is the brain and spinal cord. What is the meaning of peripheral nervous system? The neurons. Here the central nervous system means, here we are only going to discussing about this. In this central nervous system means we are going to discussing about the brain and spinal cord. What is the brain structure? What is the spinal cord structure? What is the brain parts? What are the functions of the brain parts? And also spinal cord. What is the function of the spinal cord? Okay, in this means peripheral nervous system means some of the neurons are originated from the brain. The neurons are originated from the spinal cord. The neurons are originated from the brain is known as a cranial neurons. The neurons are originated from the spinal cord is known as a spinal nerves. The neurons are originated. It is consists of the group of neurons are originated from the central nervous system. The group of neurons are originated from the central nervous system. The group of neurons are originated from the central nervous system. The peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system again divided into, the peripheral nervous system is divided into somatic nervous system, somatic, peripheral somatic nervous system, somatic nervous system, somatic nervous system, somatic nervous system. The second one, it is a peripheral. After the peripheral nervous system, next one, autonomous nervous system, autonomous nervous system, autonomous nervous system, somatic nervous system, autonomous nervous system. Somatic nervous system means the information passed from the information transmitted to with the help of neurons, central nervous system to the information passed from the central nervous system to skeletal muscle. The information passed from the central nervous system to skeletal muscle. These neurons, skeletal muscles. This somatic neural system means these neurons pass the information from the central nervous system to skeletal muscle. The autonomous nervous system means the information is passed from the central nervous system to involuntary and smooth muscles. Information passed from the central nervous system to involuntary and smooth muscles. The information passed from the involuntary and smooth muscle. This autonomous nervous system again divided into two types. What is this? Two types of the systems: sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. What is system? Sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic autonomous nervous system. Sympathetic autonomous nervous system. Here parasympathetic autonomous nervous system. Parasympathetic autonomous nervous system. The human neural system. It is divided into two types. First one, central nervous system. Second one, peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system, it is consists of brain and spinal cord. The peripheral nervous system. Again divided into two types. First one, somatic nervous system. Second one, autonomous nervous system. Somatic nervous system means these neurons send the message to central nervous system to skeletal muscle. The autonomous nervous system means the information passed from the central nervous system to involuntary muscles and involuntary actions and smooth muscles. Next one, this autonomous nervous system is divided into two types. First one, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic nervous system. Sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Based, it is in our convenient, the human neural system is divided into two types. That is the central nervous system, peripheral nervous system. Central nervous system means brain and spinal cord. It is the peripheral nervous system means somatic neural neural system, autonomous nervous system. Somatic neural system means the neurons pass the information from the central nervous system to skeletal muscle. That is a somatic neurons. Next one, autonomous nervous system means the information passed from the central nervous system to involuntary and smooth muscles. Involuntary and smooth muscles. Okay, in this chapter we are going to discussing about the first one, cells of the nervous system, cells of the nervous tissue, cells of the human nervous tissue, cells of the human nervous tissue, cells of the neural system, cells of the nervous tissue, cells of the human neural systems. For example, human neural system. Human neural system. Human neural system. Human neural system. This system means it is a group of organs. The group of organs means it is consists of nervous tissue. The human neural system, it is consists of nervous tissue. Nervous tissue. The tissue, the nervous tissue, it is present in the brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. Nervous tissue. Tissue means it is a group of cells. Nervous tissue means group of cells. Group of cells. This nervous tissue, the nervous tissue present in the brain and spinal cord, it is consist of group of cells. What are the cells? What are the cells present in the nervous tissue? What are the cells are present in the brain and spinal cord? The nervous tissue, it is consist of, the nervous tissue, it is contains two types of the cells. Two types of the cells. The nervous tissue is group of cells. What are the cells? Different types of cells present in the brain and spinal cord. What is the first type of cells? What is the first type of cells? That is nothing but, what is the first type of cells? Excitable cells. Excitable cells. What is it? Excitable cells. What is cells? Excitable cells. Coming to the next one, non-excitable cells. Non-excitable cells. Non-excitable cells. Excitable cells means it is the best example for the excitable cells. Neurons. Neurons. It's nothing but nerves. Excitable cells means neurons are nerves. These neurons are nerves. They will excited. They will respond. They will detect, they will receive any information from the external or internal stimuli. That is not. The excitable means they receive stimuli. What is it? They receive stimuli. Stimuli means what is the example for the stimuli? What is the example for the stimuli? Cold. What is it? Cold, heat, touch. These all are the factors of the stimuli. The stimuli is nothing but the reagent, the factors. Whenever this cold outer side feels more temperature, you respond, and cold is more, you respond. You are like a touch means you can respond. You can respond to the physical, chemical, some important factors of in our surroundings. External factors or internal factors or physical factors or biological factors or chemical factors. You are respond. What is the factors names? Stimuli. Stimuli means the surrounding factors. You are the respond in our body. Respond. You respond to the any hot object. You can respond. Any cold. You can respond. Any touch. You can respond. Means the respond means the excitable cells present in our body. The excitable cells present in our what is the excitable cells? Neurons and nerves. That is the excitable. It is the non-excitable cells. They are not excitable, but they are participated into they will supply nutrition to the neurons to protect the brain, the neurons, to provide the nutrition to the brains, to protect the brains also, to protect from the foreign materials, to protect from the pathogens. These non-excitable cells, they are not respond, but they are participated into they provide nutrition, the protection the protection from the pathogens, the protection from the foreign materials from the with the help of this non-excitable cells. Coming to the non-excitable cells. What is non-excitable cells? Non means they are not respond, they are not generate any nerve signals, they are not generate any nerve impulse, they are not respond, they are not respond to the cold, they are not respond to the hot, they are not respond to any chemical factors or physical factors, but they are participated into the, they participated into the, what is the function of the non-excitable cells? They are participated into the, they will provide nutrition, and also they are participated into the protect from the pathogens, also participated into the protection from the pathogens, and also to support nutrition, protection from the pathogens to the neurons and nerves. What are the non-excitable cells present in the brain and spinal cord? What is the non-excitable cells? What are the non-excitable cells present in the non-excitable cells? How many types? 4 types of the non-excitable cells. What is the first non-excitable cells? Ependymal cells. What is the cells? Ependymal cells. Non-excitable cells means ependymal cells. What is the cells? Ependymal cells. What is the first non-excitable cells? Ependymal cells. The second cells, it is known as that is nothing but macrophages and monocytes of the microglial cells. What is the cells? Microglial cells. These are nothing but monocytes and macrophages of the white blood cells, is known as microglial cells. What is the third type of the cells? Astrocyte cells. Astrocytes means the shape of the cells, star shape, and also the fourth important type of the cells. After the astrocytes, Schwann cells and oligodendrocytes. Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte cells. Oligodendrocyte cells. What is cells? Schwann cells, and Schwann is a scientist, and also oligodendrocyte cells. These non-excitable cells they will helpful for the nutrition provided to the neurons and the protection to the neurons and support to the neurons to protect from the pathogen from the pathogen to the protect to the neurons. These non-excitable cells. These ependymal cells, microglial cells, astrocytes, Schwann cells, oligodendrocyte cells are present in the brain and spinal cord of the nervous tissue. These are the different types of cells. What is the function of the ependymal cells? If you observe the ependymal cells, outer surface of the ependymal cells is known as a brush border epithelium. What is known? Brush border epithelium. If you observe the outer surface of the ependymal cells, these cells are nothing but columnar epithelium cells. What is the epithelium? Columnar epithelium cells. These columnar epithelium cells are present in the central nervous system and brain and spinal cord. Ependymal. If you observe one ependymal cells, these are the columnar epithelium cells. Outer surface of the columnar epithelium cells, brush border epithelium. If you observe the base of the ependymal cells, base of the ependymal cells, this base, nothing but the base is consist of cilia. What is the name? Base is consist of cilia, and also consist of nucleus, and also consist of nucleus. What is the function of this ependymal cells? These ependymal cells produce cerebrospinal fluid. These ependymal cells produce cerebrospinal fluid. These ependymal cells produce cerebrospinal fluid. This cerebrospinal fluid only helpful for to provide nutrition to the neurons. Nutrition to the neurons. The cerebrospinal fluid. The cerebrospinal fluid is present in the brain and spinal cord. The main function of the cerebrospinal fluid, they will provide nutrition. This cerebrospinal fluid is secreted by the ependymal cells produce cerebrospinal fluid, and also with the help of cilia, the cerebrospinal fluid is movement. With the help of cilia, they will movement. These ependymal cells are present in the large gaps. The large gaps present in the brain and spinal cord. The large gaps are present in the brain and spinal cord. It is known as a ventricles. The large gaps present in the brain and spinal cord. The large gaps present in the large gap present in the brain and spinal cord. Brain and spinal cord. The large gaps present in this brain and spinal cord is known as ventricles. This ventricles is consists of ependymal cells. The gap present in the ventricles is consists of cerebrospinal fluid. This cerebrospinal fluid is spread throughout the brain and spinal cord. With the help of ependymal cells. They will produce cerebrospinal fluid and also spread throughout the brain and spinal cord. They will provide nutrition to the cerebrospinal fluid. It is provide nutrition to the brain and spinal cord. These ependymal cells, they will produce cerebrospinal fluid. Coming to the microglial cells. What is the cell? Second type of cells, non-excitable cells. They are not respond any external stimulus. They are not respond to any physical, any chemical, any biological factors. They are not respond to any cold, any temperature. They are not respond to any physical factor, pH. But they will helpful for the neurons. For example, this is the microglial cells. Microglial cells means, what is the function of this microglial cells? The microglial cells means monocytes and macrophages of the white blood cells. Monocytes and macrophages, the white blood cells present in the brain and spinal cord, it is known as the microglial cells. Microglial means they will protection from the pathogens. With the help of from the pathogens, monocytes and macrophages of the white blood cells is known as a microglial cells. The microglial cells, this origin of these monocytes and macrophages, these are the origin of this macroglial cells, white blood cells, red blood cells. These all are the originated from the mesoderm layer. They are originated from the microglial cells, originated from the mesodermal layer, except microglial cells. The remaining all nervous tissue, human neural system, the remaining cells originated from the human neural system is originated from the ectodermal layer. The neural system is originated from the neural cells originated from the ectoderm, except microglial cells. Microglial cells means it is the monocytes and macrophages. These are the white blood cells. These are originated from the mesoderm layer. What is the function of these microglial cells are present in the brain and spinal cord? The brain and spinal cord. What is the function? These microglial cells. What is the functioning of this microglial cells? What is the function of this microglial cells? The microglial cells means macrophage cells. For example, any pathogen, it is the microglial. These are the microglial cells. Microglial cells. Any pathogen, any microorganism, any bacteria, any virus, any fungi reaches into the brain and spinal cord. For example, it is a pathogen. It is a microglial cells. This microglial cells engulf the pathogen, destroy the pathogen, damage the pathogen. The microglial cells damage the pathogen, engulf the pathogen. Protection from the pathogen is act as a phagocytic nature, engulf the pathogen. Any pathogen reaches into the brain. These microglial cells are engulf, destroy the, damage the pathogen. Pathogen means bacteria, virus, fungi. These pathogens are reaches into the brain and spinal cord. Which cells are participated, engulf the, destroy the, damage the cells? Microglial cells. It is originated from the mesoderm layer. Microglial cells are nothing but monocytes and macrophages cells. Monocytes and macrophages of the white blood cells. Macrophages of the white blood cells. Coming to the astrocyte cells. What is it? Astrocyte cells. What is the third type of cells? Astrocyte cells. Name itself meaning is there. Astrocyte. Astro means there looks like a star shape. They looks like a star shape. Astrocyte cells means this looks like a star shape. Astro means it looks like a star shaped cells. These star shaped cells present in the brain and spinal cord. What is the function of these cells? These cells act as a blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier. What is the meaning of blood-brain barrier? Okay, if you observe the astrocyte cells, these cells are located between the blood vessel and brain. These cells are located between the brain and is nothing but blood vessel and brain. For example, the blood vessel carry the important nutrient material, oxygen, these important materials, hormones, enzymes, proteins, these all carbohydrates, these vitamins. It is helpful for the brain. It is helpful for the, whenever the blood vessel, it is consists of different types of useful materials. It is a highly selectable membrane. It is highly selectable means the selected molecules, some important selected useful molecules selected by the blood to the blood vessels to, again they will travel to the brain. Okay, this blood vessel, the blood vessels consist of useful material. They will select useful material. The useful material enter into the astrocyte cells. Astrocyte cells, they are useful for the selectable molecules from the blood vessels. These selected molecules enter into the brain. The electric molecules enter into the brain. Astrocyte cells are helpful for the, they act as a blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain, one important barrier. They selected molecules from the blood vessels to astrocytes to brain. That is they are not selected to the non-useful materials. They are not selected to the toxic materials. What are the materials are helpful for the, important materials are helpful for the advantage materials are helpful for the brain only. They will select some molecules from the blood vessels to astrocyte to the brain. This already act as a blood-brain barrier. It is nothing but astrocyte cells. astrocyte cells. Coming to the fourth important cells. What is the fourth important cells? What is the fourth important cells? What is the fourth important cell? Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte cells. These Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte cells. The Schwann cells are present in the peripheral nervous system. The Schwann cells are present in the peripheral nervous system. Oligodendrocyte cells are present in the central nervous system. What is the function of the Schwann cells? The Schwann cells and oligodendrocyte cells produce myelin sheath. What is the function of this? Myelin sheath is produce. Myelin sheath produce. Oligodendrocyte also myelin sheath produce. It is a fat material to protect it, to cover the neurons, to protect the neurons. The myelin sheath is produced by the Schwann cell. The Schwann cells are present in the peripheral nervous system. Oligodendrocyte cells are present in the central nervous system. For example, the neurons are originated from the central nervous system. The neurons present in the central nervous system. The outer protecting covering of the each neuron is protected by the myelin sheath. This myelin sheath is produced by in the case of peripheral nervous system, the myelin sheath is produced by the Schwann cell. In the case of central nervous system, the myelin sheath is produced by the oligodendrocyte cells. The Schwann cells produce myelin sheath. Oligodendrocytes produce myelin sheath. The Schwann cells are located in the peripheral nervous system. Oligodendrocyte cells are present in the central nervous system. Oligodendrocyte cells are present in the central nervous system. This myelin sheath means it is a fat material to protect the entire neuron, to protect the neurons. If you observe the neurons, the myelin sheath is to protect it. It is nothing but phospholipids. These phospholipids are helpful to protect the neurons. These are the non-excitable cells. Okay, excitable cells. These cells are present in the brain and spinal cord. They are not excitable, they are not respond, but they participate in the nutrition. They participate in the protection from the pathogens, supporting of the neurons. But the microglial cells only originated from the mesoderm. The remaining entire neural system is originated from the ectoderm layer. Originated from the ectoderm layer. Thank you very much.